Star Trek Starfleet Academy ended its first season yesterday, so I want to talk about how I feel about it overall as a whole. Hi, I'm Jordan the Nerd of Gold, and if you've been following along with my reviews, I initially was not super strong on it during the first half of the season. Starting with episode 5 through 10, that I think was the stronger era. Those first few episodes were kind of mixed slash, there's one episode I don't think was good, period. So I'm going to give it a numerical rank, and that one episode is what's going to rank it a little lower for me. But overall, I would say the back half of the season definitely did a lot more work in getting these characters to a point where I'm not just like, oh, I kind of like them, but like I'm invested in them as characters. I want to see their journeys go forward on that front. Overall, though, I think the show is a good premise, a good addition to the Star Trek universe. I do hope that we continue to get the show beyond season 2, because they were only produced for seasons 1 and 2. So we will see if they get renewed for a third season on that front. Fingers crossed, because I do like this cast, and I do want to see where these characters are going to go. I like Holly Hunt as Captain Ake. She is an unusual captain in terms of what we've been traditionally presented with, and I love that she gives off this majorly different vibe, and it's also very kind of kindergarten teacher almost, but it's kindergarten teacher who's actually a battle experienced commander, so it's like this kind of odd contradiction, but I really like it. I think it's an enjoyable energy. I think the main bridge crew is largely underdeveloped. Thankfully, Tig Notaro's Captain Janet Reno was there to help fill in some of the missingness from there, because this show is focusing on the cadets, so we didn't get as much of the main task or the main crew of the Athena, which is kind of disappointing. I do hope we get to see like an episode of just like what they're doing when they're not with the cadets. I think that would be an interesting episode to see there, just kind of seeing like how the teaching and slash being a Starfleet officer takes their toll on them. I think that'd be a good episode. But yeah, I like the XO commander, whose name I am blanking on at this moment, but I do like her. I think she's an enjoyable character. I like every one of the cadets. I like some of them more than others. I think Genesis happens to be my favorite because I like a character with drive like that. And Caleb, even though he is ostensibly the main character of this show, his mommy issues in the first few episodes weren't really doing anything to endear me to him, and then I don't think they developed the relationship between him and Tamira as well as they could have in some of the earlier episodes, up until basically the final 2 episodes, where I was like, oh, they're in a relationship that I believe in, like. So yeah, those are 2 things that I didn't care for concerning Caleb, but overall I do like this show. The only episode I didn't like was episode 4, because I don't think they developed Jaden's backstory well enough. I just think they could have presented that better, but like I said, overall I liked this season as a whole. I think the back half really made up for it, and that brings me to about a 7 out of 10 when I'm grading it as a whole.